Hey guys, obviously by the title of this video, I'm going to share with you some of the things that helped me survive my first trimester of pregnancy. I am 14 weeks pregnant now. I am feeling better. So those of you in the first trimester, you can do this. It's a long stretch, but first off with food, you do what you can to survive. I lived off of saltine, crackers, cereal, and whatever kind of sounded good at the time. Thankfully, some of those things were apples and cucumbers and watermelon, things like that that are healthier choices, but do what you can to survive the first trimester. So one of the things I want to share with you is these are Preggie Pop drops. I did get these and the Preggo suckers. I think the suckers actually worked better for me than these, but these are really helpful. I don't know what the science is behind them or if just having one made me feel better, but I really liked having these on hand. I took them with me when I went to a conference in my first trimester, and they really just helped ease that nauseousness feeling in my belly. Seabands are another thing. These are just little things you put around your wrist. Once again, I don't know if this was placebo or not, but it worked for me when I was in the car, when I was on the airplane. I wore Seabands basically after I found out I was pregnant, probably until 10 weeks along. I sometimes even forgot I had them on when I was in public, and some people would be like, what's on your wrist? But I really liked having these Seabands. A book, I know I talked about this in another vlog, but I wanted to share with you guys again. This is a book called Fearless Pregnancy, and it's wisdom and reassurance from a doctor, midwife, and a mom. And it has really awesome advice that just, like, as soon as you find out you're pregnant, this eases a lot of scary thoughts that you have. I wish I would have read it like right away when I found out. I kind of read it when I was 11 or 12 weeks along, but I really liked this book. Some of the things I do not agree with, like it talks about, you know, if you have a glass of wine on occasion, that's fine. And in my personal opinion, I'm not going to be doing that during this pregnancy. Just a lot of fears that you have when you find out you're pregnant. This book really covers it, you know, and everything. Like I just opened up to the chapter of my mother is overweight and has always blamed it on having kids. I'm terrified this will happen to me. And then they counteract it with it's usually not just the kids, it's the kids plus the Cheetos. So, and then it goes on with a whole chapter related to that. So I've been really enjoying, I really enjoyed this book. I read it quite fast, and I'm a slow reader just because if I didn't really have the fear that it was talking about, I kind of skipped through it. But it was a really good book. I highly recommend this. It's called Fearless Pregnancy again, and it was just awesome. I also read Belly Laughs by Jenny McCarthy, and that was really good, but at times I feel like she really over-exaggerated things, whereas this kind of brings it back to life. Another thing, this was sent to me by a really awesome friend, and the boxes are kind of mangled up, but these are tea. So it's EarthMama Angel Baby Organics. This one is for morning sickness, and it really helps. It really helps. It's not necessarily the best tasting tea. If you've got to add some lemon or honey to it, you can do that, but I just sipped on this. There's a lot of ginger in it. It really did soothe my stomach. So it's kind of ginger root and then spearmint, peppermint, chamomile, and a little bit of lemon and orange peel for flavor. So I really enjoyed this tea. It helped me a lot with my morning sickness. And then this is a sampler box. So this had the Morning Wellness Tea, Heartburn Tea, Peaceful Mama Tea, Third Trimester Tea, Monthly Comfort Tea, Milkmaid Tea, and No More Milk Tea. So it's kind of a variety of teas. The one that I used the most and have 2 boxes on the way to my house right now, they haven't arrived yet, is the Heartburn Tea. I, before pregnancy, suffered with severe acid reflux, and everybody told me when you get pregnant it gets 10 times worse, and everybody was right. But I'm not the type of person to not figure something out that'll help me. And this tea, this Heartburn Tea, I swear if I make it about an hour after I eat my supper, I feel so good. I don't go to bed with heartburn. It's usually after supper when my heartburn happens, but that tea helps so much. So I ordered 2 boxes to make sure I have plenty stocked up. As far as clothes for the first trimester, I really just went through my closet, and things that I knew were already tight and form-fitting that I'm not going to be wearing for another year or so, I went through my closet and put those things into a Rubbermaid tote to store downstairs. I made more room in my closet for things that I will eventually buy. I'll get some maternity stuff, but then also I do have some oversized things that'll probably last me a little while, but I just didn't want to see like a cute skimpy tank top hanging in my closet and feel bad about myself that it wouldn't fit. Or my tiny little jean shorts that I wore last summer, okay? Like, some of them were like itty bitty, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna be a mom now. I don't even know if I'll ever wear those shorts again, but I did put them in the tote just so, you know, post baby, and once I work a couple months after that getting my body back, I'll pull out that tote again and put away my bigger maternity items. So I did that, and I think that was really helpful because it really sucks looking at your closet and being like, that doesn't fit, that doesn't fit, that doesn't fit. Oh, look at that cute little dress. How did I ever even fit into that when you're feeling like a whale? So I just put those items out of my closet and downstairs where I cannot see them. And then I did buy some workout pants because it was like at about, was it 10 or 8 weeks where I showed you guys my belly? It was then that I felt my biggest so far. I felt like my love handle area was wide, my rib cage was getting wide, I was like expanding from the front and back. Now I feel the same, like, for as far as belly growth since I've been, you know, 10 or 8 weeks pregnant, but my workout pants got tight because I was wearing smalls and extra smalls, and no. So I did buy a pair of Old Navy mediums, a pair of Old Navy larges, and then I did find maternity workout pants at Target, and I figure I know I'm going to use the heck out of these. I'm wearing them already. I just roll it's a full panel in the front. I just roll them down a little bit because my belly isn't quite filling it out, but I'm like, you know what, I know I'm gonna wear the heck out of these. So the earlier I buy them, the more wears I get out of them. And then as far as jeans and stuff, I really love boyfriend style jeans, so it has worked out perfect where my boyfriend style jeans have fit. They just are a little bit more loose, and then I'm using like the hair tie situation for I'm not buttoning them. I'm using like a hair tie. So those are my first trimester pregnancy must-haves. If you have something that you had to have in your first trimester, leave a comment down below so people watching this can read. And you guys, I just remember that first like trimester weeks, like 6 through 10 were hard. Were really hard. And if you can give any sort of advice to another first trimester mama, it will be appreciated. Not just to get comments on my video, but to truly help other mamas. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up for more pregnancy related videos, and I will see you in my next one.